This flow is to help with hip mobility, to open them up, to warm them and to stretch them, ready for some of the more open hip poses. We're going to start in child's pose. Come down onto your shins, sit your sits bones onto the heels, keep your knees together or apart, it's completely up to you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, settle onto your mat. Breathe in. Fill every space in the body. And exhale. This time as we inhale, reach the fingertips forward and gently walk them to the top of the mat. Fingertips stretching long, tailbone reaches back towards you, stretch through the arms. Feel free to rest the arms on the mat for now, or if you want to engage the arms and the shoulders, lift them up. Reaching long through the fingertips, Pollyanna. Head is relaxed onto the floor. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, reach both fingertips over to the right corner of the mat. Place the left palm on top of right. Stretch through the left side body. Reach the left hip back. Take it a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale back to the center. Reach the fingertips long, reset. Inhale. Exhale, reach both fingertips over to the left corner, right palm goes on top of left. Reach right hip back, stretch through the side body. Breathe in. And exhale, fingertips back to the center. Tent them and walk them slowly back towards yourself, coming up onto all fours. Place your palms flat, cat-cows. Make sure the shoulders are above the wrists, shoulder distance apart. Hips are directly above the knees, hip distance apart. Spine is currently in neutral. Cow first. We're going to inhale, arch through the spine, extending the front body, tailbone lifts to the sky, gaze lifts to the sky. And as you exhale, round the spine. So flex the front body, extend the back body, take your gaze to the navel, open up through the back, through the top of the shoulders. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And as you exhale, find your neutral spine. Inhale, release the right arm to the sky. You're going to thread the needle. Exhale, reach the right arm through the space you've created. Bring your shoulder to the bottom of the mat or your shoulder just onto the mat. Stretching through the top of the back body. Take a deep inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, find some space, go a little deeper. Push through the left palm. If you ever want to take a thread the needle, stretch deeper, you can always release the arm that is next to the head, round the body and find a bind over the opposite thigh. So if you want to take that twist deeper through the spine, always feel free to go there. And as you inhale, release the right arm back to the sky. And you bring it down to the floor, opposite side. Inhale, left arm to the sky, gaze goes up to the ceiling. Release, arm goes through the space created. Inhale, lengthen. Take the bind here if that feels good to you. Exhale, get a little bit deeper within the twist, find some space. Release the arm back to the floor. And as you inhale, left arm goes all the way back up to the ceiling to be released and comes back into neutral. Bird dog. We're going to do a sequence here just to really open up the hips and find a tiny bit of balance in the body as well. Bring your right arm out straight in front of you, and at the same time release your left leg back behind you straight, so you've got the opposites reaching out long. Now if at any point this doesn't feel good, always feel free to put your right arm down for more stability. From here, bring the elbow and the knee together underneath the spine. As you do that, I want you to pull the core up and in. Not necessarily arch the back much, but pull the core up and in. Reach the leg long, engage the glutes, the hamstrings, the calf, the foot, and exhale, bring it in, engage the core at the same time. Inhale, reach. Exhale in. And this time as we inhale, I want you to leave your left foot long, reaching it long, placing the right palm back down for stability. We're going to pulse the left leg up 5 times. So lift it up, up, engage the glutes, engage the hamstrings. 5. From here, I want you to bring your knee down to meet the other knee, and we're going to open it up to the side like a fire hydrant. So keep the foot flexed and open up the knee to the left. Try not to move the hips at this point. It's very easy to kind of open the whole body. You want to try and keep the hips facing downwards as you open up the left knee. So you're really engaging the glutes, the leg muscles. It's doing all of the work for you. Last one, circles. Lift the left knee up. Open it round to the side and bring it back down to meet the other. So lift it up, knee bent. Pivot round, meet the other leg. One more time this way, then we're going to take it the opposite way. Round and reverse. Take it up, bring it back and down. Up, round and down. Last time. Up, round and down. Reach the left leg back out, bring it to the side with the foot flexed, and place it on the floor next to you, pretty much in line with your right knee. Tent your fingertips, bring yourself back up, lift up, reaching long, arms above the head, core is in, left leg is reaching long, foot is flat, pushing out on the outer left part of the sole of the foot. And release the left arm down to the left leg as you reach over with the right hand into gate. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, get a little deeper. And release the arms back up. Bring the hands back down to the floor. Sweep the left leg to meet the right. And we're going to take that whole sequence to the right side, bird dog. Left arm comes out forward and straight, fingertips pointing forward. Root down through the left shin as you reach the right leg long, foot flexed. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee comes in towards the elbow. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee into elbow. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee into elbow. Find your neutral position, place the left palm down. Right leg stays up, foot is still flexed, 5 pulses up, engage the glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knee down to meet the left, fire hydrants. Open the knee up to the right, keeping the hips facing forward, bring it down, open, bring it down, lift, release, one more here, lift, release, circles. Take the leg back, knee bent. Open it up to the side, bring it round, sweep next to the left. Up, round, down. Lift, down. Last time, then we go the opposite way. Lift, down. Last time. Reach the right leg behind you, foot flexed, bring it over to the right side, straight. Plant the foot down on the floor, pushing with the outside of the right sole of the foot. Tent the fingers up. Should try and keep the right foot in line with the left knee so you're on the same plane. Lift yourself up, inhale, arms reach, exhale, right arm, right thigh, left arm reaches overhead. Gait pose. Take a deep inhale, exhale, take the stretch deeper. Inhale, arms come up to the sky, release them down to the floor, right leg comes in, and come into Sukhasana. Sitting here in easy pose, we're moving into pigeon, but we want to release the hip just a little bit more before we go into the stretch. We're going to cradle each leg, starting with the left leg. In fact, let's start with the right leg. Change my mind. We're going to grab our right leg, firstly with our foot. Get your left hand, grab the left foot, and gently bring it to the inside of the left elbow. From here, take the right crease of the elbow and cradle it underneath the right knee. You might be able to bring your hands together or hold on to the calf, whatever feels good. Find that comfortable position, but you're just going to rock your leg like you would rock a baby. Try and keep your sits bones connected to the floor rather than lifting up, being up here. Try to keep them connected. You're imitating the positioning of where the leg will be when it's in pigeon pose, so this warms it up for that. Just take a few more rocks here. Cradle the baby. Inhale, keep the spine as straight as you can. Try not to arch over and be detrimental to the posture. Keep it as strong as you can. And when you're ready, release the foot to the floor in front of you. Come up onto your knee and release the left leg back behind you straight. So your hips are facing forward and they're straight. You're not opening up or sitting down on the right side of your glute. You are upright on top of the leg. Your right shin is pushed into the mat and your palms are flat, shoulder distance apart for support. The leg is straight and it's facing down, so the top of your foot should be face flat onto the floor rather than sideways or the sides of your foot. Just hold it here. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. If you want to sit up more in proud pigeon, feel free to do that. If you need support, grab a block. You can always pop a block just underneath the seat here, or even a blanket, whatever feels good for you if you want some support there. I like to suspend myself sometimes because there's a discomfort in suspending myself, but it's not a pain. I just know that's the space I need to get into, and I'm okay with how it feels. So if that's the same with you and your body, great. If there's a pain or a real discomfort, then adjust yourself and give yourself some support. Just honor your body. Now in this position, your foot could be further forward where my hand is here, and it could be more parallel at about a 90-degree angle with the leg. My knees don't do that yet. Who knows if they ever will? I'm not focused on that. I'm just focused on doing what I can in my body. And you should just do exactly the same. Just honor your body and listen to it and do what feels good to you in your body. It doesn't have to be exactly the same as me. It's your version of yoga, and that's what's most important. If you're ready, let's just bring this down to the floor just for a second. I know we've been in this posture quite a while. We'll move out of it shortly. So bring the arms down. If you want to, you can actually come and rest your head down and just release it here. This will take the stretch deeper. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we'll gently bring ourselves back up. Release the right leg behind you into child's pose. Be really gentle and mindful here. Slowly take it back and sit your seat onto the heels. Reach the arms long. Just take a deep breath in here. Let the muscle release and relax. And we're going to take it into Sukhasana on the opposite side and cradle the leg. Come back up into tabletop. Bring yourself onto the mat in Sukhasana. This time I want you to cradle your left leg, so we're going to bring our right foot into the crease of our right arm, grabbing onto the calf and the shin. The left knee comes into the left crease of the elbow, and you just rock the foot right here. Try to keep the sits bones connected. Just find a tiny bit of space. And even if you're rocking the cradle is lower down or slightly different to mine, that's fine. Get some kind of imprint of what pigeon's going to be. It just helps to warm up the body ever so slightly to get into the posture, into the asana. Let's rock it for just another 5-10 seconds. Feel that stretch, that warmth build. And when you're ready, release the arms. Bring the foot in front of you onto the mat. Use your hands to tent and bring yourself up. And at this point, rest onto the shin, releasing the right leg back straight. Remember to keep the leg very straight, knees facing down, top of the foot's facing down. and your leg is in front of you. It could be at a 90-degree angle or anywhere in between. It's completely up to you. Place your hands down here and just hold. Breathe into this. Breathe into it. Find some ease in those muscles. Create some space. Take a deep breath in. If you want to come into prayer pigeon, sit up. Lengthen through the spine. You're going to really feel the stretch through the right hip flexor here. And you're also going to feel it through the IT band, through the psoas, all through the hip area. It should feel great in a strange way. But good. Lift up, breathe. And as you exhale, let's bring it down. Sleeping pigeon. Feel free to place your head down, just relax. Pull the core in if you can. Embrace the change, embrace the stretch. Release the arms and gently push yourself back up, child's pose. Curl the right toes, slide the left foot back to meet it. Knees down, seat back, arms long. And bring yourself back up onto your knees and find a seat. We're going to go into Baddha Konasana. So bring your feet in front of you into Dandasana. Easiest place to start. Root down through the sits bones, lengthen through the spine. Grab the right shin, bring it in towards the hip area, towards the groin. Grab the left foot, slide that in to meet it. So now we have the soles of the feet touching. Knees are open in a diamond shape. Your feet may be further forward, maybe closer towards you, completely your preference. If you need support here, feel free to grab blocks to place underneath the knees if they are suspended in air. From here, lengthen through the spine. You can hang on to your ankles for a tiny bit of resistance as you lengthen through the spine and feel the stretch through the muscles. Pull the core in and reach through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in here. As we exhale, gently lean forward. I want you to hinge at the hips. Don't round through the top of the spine. Make the hinge come from low down, not at the top. And come down as far as is comfortable. If you start to round the spine, just stop. You don't need to go that far. And hold it right here. You can grab onto your big toes with your second, your index and your middle finger. You can just loop them around your big toes if that feels good. And use them as leverage to bring yourself a little bit further down. Or you can grab onto the whole of your toes, your whole foot, and bring yourself down that way, whatever feels good to you. But you can just pull yourself down. Keep the spine, neck neutral, just gaze about a foot in front of you. Take a deep breath in here, you'll feel the stretch through the groins right here, the insides of the thighs. Hold it here, take a deep breath. And exhale, release it back up into a seated position. Bridge, roll down onto your back, grab behind your thighs, do it vertebrae by vertebrae. Place your feet flat just in front of your seat. Connect the whole spine to the floor. Place your palms down next to you, face down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen through the body and the spine here. And as you exhale, I want you to hinge through the hips, gently curling them up and lifting up off the floor. Keep the shoulders connected at this point, the top of the back, and just lift from the base of the rib cage to the base of the glutes. Keeping the body in a beautiful, strong, straight line, shooting your energy all the way through the heels, pushing down through the palms, holding it here. Your glutes are engaged, they should be strong and helping. Lengthen, holding it here. And exhale, release, vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down. Keep the knees exactly where they are. We're going into Supta Baddha Konasana. So a lying down version of what we just did with the knees bent, soles of the feet together. From here, bring the right knee out. Sole of the foot is now facing in towards the middle of the mat. Left knee rolls out. Left sole of the foot is now touching the right sole. The knees are open and relaxed. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, just find some space in the body. Completely relax the legs. Breath in. And as you exhale this time, right knee comes up, foot goes flat to the floor, left knee comes up, foot goes flat to the floor. Windshield wipers. Bring both knees on top of each other over to the right, gaze comes over to the left. Feel free to bring the arms up in a cactus style, or you can leave them by your sides. Twisting through the spine. Bring the knees back into center, into neutral. Take them to the opposite side. Right on top of the left. Gaze over to the right. Knees back to center. Bring the arms by your sides in a low V. Palms are facing up. Slide your feet to the bottom of the mat, bring them out to each corner, let the feet release just to the edges. Take a breath in, wiggle anything out of the body you don't need, get comfortable. And as you exhale, let every tension go, allow the body and every limb to melt into the mat. Shavasana. Is here for you as long as you like. Please take your time, allow your practice to be absorbed. Then if you're ready to move on with your day, and invite movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bend your knees, feet flat, just beneath your seat. Right arm comes up to the right side of your head. Fall to the right side, use your bicep as a pillow. Left palm plants flat in front of your face and reach the left top leg long. Push up into Sukhasana or an easy seat. With your eyes closed, bring your hands to prayer in front of your chest. Feel the heart beating. Be appreciative of your body and what it is capable of. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center, your brow. Namaste.